Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is CR and please do remember, if you do not like what we say, how we say it, or why we say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so as you can see, I'm joined once again by my Pisces Twin here for this reading. And so the topic for this one is messages from beyond the veil. So this is any sort of messages that are coming through from those who have passed on, possibly spirit guides, angels, whatever it may be.
Ancestors.
Definitely ancestors. So we will go ahead and see what is going to come up in these piles. We have no idea what the messages are going to be, but we're just going to find that out. So for pile 1, we have, of course, the zebra jasper. For pile 2, we have the labradorite stone. For pile 3, we have sodalite. And for pile 4, we have this stone, which is called garnanite, or
I call it the cosmic egg. So I don't know why. I just want to call it that for some reason. And I have to make note that when we were pulling the cards for these piles, I was feeling some really intense, heavy energy. So I'm like super excited to see what's here, because I mean, I was really feeling it, like with, you know, several of these. So it's like, let's do this.
I was already feeling like tingling energy just introducing the piles. So this should probably be a very good reading. So we will go ahead and see you at your pile selection. For those of you who picked pile 1 with the zebra jasper, please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, that is because I'm joined by my Pisces Twin. So let's go ahead and dive into the cards we have here. So we have card 4 with the Emperor. We also have the Tower.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. And we have the 3 of Wands here. Let's go ahead and set these up here. And next we have the Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. Strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. We then have Charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. We also have the Rainbow Prince in reverse with compensation and perseverance, card 26. We also have You Are Protected, Archangel Michael.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light.
Hello, lover. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding
We
me?
also have the Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. We also have She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. We then have 13, Emotional Challenges, Resolve the Issue. Finally, we have 3 cards from this one. 27, Full Moon Temple, Celebration, Peak, Transcendent Moment. As well as Fairy Energy, Growth, Expansion, of Flowering. And finally, we have the Meditation, Peace, Relief, and Sanctuary. Wow.
Oh, wow. I'm getting like a strong message right off the bat. Obviously, you're going to be going through something pretty quick here, or you're already going through it, and your ancestors definitely want you to know that they really have your back on this one, and they're there for you. I mean, I'm just picking up that right away. Also, for some reason, when she flipped over the blue and gold dragon, what went through my mind for some reason was Sweden. Okay, so I don't know if some of you are actually Swedish or have Swedish background, but I got that. I don't know, that just like really just like slammed into my brain when I saw that.
So looking over your cards here, of course, for your tarot, we have something like the Emperor, the Tower, and the 3 of Wands. So clearly, you're going to be entering in a time where there's going to be a sudden upheaval, a sudden change that's really going to shake up your perspective on things and completely change how you are going to use your power. Because we have a lot of cards here that are referencing power. And then, of course, we have something like the Emperor. And, you know, expanding your horizons, going after, I feel like, your dreams. That is a message that's coming through as well.
I also notice, if you notice, this dragon is blue. Okay, look at Michael here. He's blue.
And he's holding a sword.
I know, and they both have swords. Yeah, and I also feel like definitely some of your ancestors, I mean, you are probably a starseed, and some of your ancestors, you know, are definitely, you know, it's like a star family. I also see, Syrian, definitely, because you have that the, you know, Egyptian action there. I mean, I'm seeing multiple different, like, I feel like whoever picked this pile, you've reincarnated multiple times, because I'm seeing so many cultural, and I'm feeling so many different cultural backgrounds here. It's incredible. I mean, we have Asian, we have, like, you know, Middle Eastern, we have Native American, you know, or indigenous tribe people. We have, like I said, I pulled Swedish. We have some darker skin, like African, possibly. I mean, well, Egypt is Africa. So, yeah, the Mediterranean. I mean, we have Fairy here, and she's a redhead. So, hey, you know, that's like Ireland area, and, you know, definitely like Scotland, Ireland, you know. So I feel like you guys have been around for a while. Okay, you're an old soul, definitely. Did you want to go ahead and do that one first before I do mine?
So the message that comes with the royal blue and gold dragon is, you know, it's lighting up the gifts and talents you carry in your aura. It is breathing courage, support, and dignity into you so that you can wear your cloak of power and wisdom with pride. Most important of all, it is waking you to who you truly are. It's enabling you to radiate your special light. This dragon is always with you. It holds, oh my God, it holds your sword of truth. So Archangel Michael can enable you to speak and act with truth and honor at all times. It roars as those who tried to diminish you and befriends you, and befriends those who empower you. You have all the support you need to teach divine majesty by example.
Oh
I have major chills right now.
Yeah, and, you know, I get Earth Angel too. Well, Starseed Earth Angel is kind of like the same thing in ways, you know, really, because, I mean, angels are celestial beings, and there is, in my personal belief, they're the original ETs, okay, baby? So, yeah. With the Rainbow Prince in reverse, okay, I just had to go, I think he's gorgeous. The Rainbow Prince is telling you that you need to address how committed you are to your path. Have you been giving yourself only, have you been giving of yourself only as a means to control the situation? His gentle advice is to practice giving fully of yourself. Devote all your attention when you're with someone and be completely present in all areas of your life. When you do so, you will receive more than you're trying to get by being the way you are now. So it's like, there's more to it here. The other warning is that you may be giving too much and not allowing yourself to be compensated. This may keep you in a victim mode, always looking for what's unfair. Perhaps it's time to stop giving so much and instead be willing to receive. It may not be comfortable, but you deserve it. So why not allow it? Let yourself be vulnerable. Therein lies great strength. Yes, there is total strength in vulnerability. So definitely, I mean, for some of you, yes, you're like giving, and you're not getting return. You deserve that completely. Yes.
I feel like with so much of this sword energy and Archangel Michael, which he's all about cutting ties, you know, and protection, it feels like karma is coming back around to help you and to change things. It's preparing you for, I feel like some sort of truth is going to be revealed, and it's going to, again, shake up things, but it's going to allow you to take steps forward that is going to allow you to, you know, harness your truest power here.
I feel like you might even be finding something out about your ancestry. Okay, that might change things and change your perspective. Maybe some of you are going to find out about a parent. Maybe you're going to come in contact. Maybe some of you, I'm going to just say what's on my mind. Maybe some of you are adopted, and you're going to find out who your real parents are. Okay. That's like a strong message. Oh my God, I'm getting total tingles. So that's very specific for some of you. I feel like you need to keep your faith, definitely. I think meditation is definitely something in the cards here for you. I mean, literally, you have the meditation card. I really feel like you've got some special beings, winged beings definitely around you as well. So, I mean, there's something about you that's very unique and something very special. And sometimes the most amazing, most beautiful people are put here, and we're put through these situations where it's just utter and complete shit. But that's because it's a test, because you are emotional challenges. Yes, you're here to raise the vibration. You're here to help others, and you're here to guide humanity into the future. And in order to do that, you have to be put through some hell in order to get to heaven. You know what I mean? So.
And with charity here, it's a message from your ancestors and stuff that they're thanking you and, you know, supporting you. It's also a message to move into prayer and meditation in regards to any decision you're trying to make at this time. That's
There's
what
meditation again.
Also, funny thing that this card also is referencing is that you are being guided to take time to breathe and receive at this time.
Gosh.
So know that you have a real surge of intuition when it's time to move forwards. Thank the angels for guiding you towards your highest good and welcome charity into the space with you. So again, this is just a reminder that, you know, you are on the right track. It's just a matter of you getting, you know, centered, praying or meditation, whatever works the best for you to help you when it comes to making a decision about something. Because no matter what, there's something here on the horizon for you guys that's going to require you to, I think, make a decision about something.
I just got gnarly hardcore chills, you guys, because I'm sitting here, you know, this is a newer tarot deck of ours, so I just want to see their interpretations. I mean, there's basic tarot interpretations, and then there are always the interpretations that the creator of the deck gives to each card. What's crazy about this is you've got dragons here twice, right? And this one specifically is saying, this is regarding the ancient Hawaiians as Ma'o. Is that what it is? I can't, my eyes are terrible, you guys, sorry. Mo'o, maybe? But so remember I was saying multicultural, so if there's anybody who's Hawaiian, definitely out there, this is a nod to you guys, faux show. But it's talking about how that there is a powerful, influential figure may enter your life. And then it also refers to the animus. He represents conscious reasoning, experience, and authority. So I feel like, yes, I really feel like for some of you, there's somebody coming in from your ancestry line, or it is somebody from a past life that's going to have a strong influence on you. And it's going to change you and shake you to the core. Not necessarily in a bad way, but I feel like it's a blessing for some of you, definitely.
And on that note, since that card is bringing up the animus, we actually did a Pisces Twin reading not too long ago on the anima and the animus, so that might be of interest for some of you to also review that video. I'll have it linked somewhere here in the video. But kind of looking at this emotional challenge card, I feel this particular line from it, I feel like this is going to resonate for a lot of you. You know, we can't always be light and fluffy. We must acknowledge feelings such as anger or bitterness. Refusing to acknowledge personal anger, resentment, or mistreatment towards yourself will only leave you feeling depressed, with your self-worth being sacrificed just to please others. So right now, you know, this card is all about referencing emotional challenges. And this is something that I've brought up in previous videos. Like when you're taking on this spiritual path, there's kind of this stigma that you have to be positive and light all the time, but that's BS. That's impossible.
Everyone has a bad day now and then, okay? We all go through our emotions, and that is totally part of the human experience, okay? We're going to feel like shit some days. You're just going to be pissed off. People are going to annoy you. That's just part of life. But how you handle it is what matters and is what can, you know, raise you up, basically, and rise above the bullshit.
So another line from this particular card is, remember, you can only heal something you choose to acknowledge. So the only way you're going to be able to heal, because there's also referencing, you know, maybe experiencing a traumatic event or continued cycles of emotional triggers. You know, the only way to get over those things is not to sort of bury them over like a multitude of just being, oh, I'm going to be positive, I'm going to be happy. It's like, first you have to acknowledge that you have those feelings, find the reason behind them, and that is how you're going to be able to heal them for yourself. So a sacred crystal here that might be useful to use in this regard is rhodonite in regards to this card. You know, and the affirmation is, I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. So you guys just need to, you can't fight the tower moment. If you're having some kind of bad emotions, you need to let those out and express them so that they can be healed and that you can move forward.
You guys are empaths for sure. And you know what's so weird? I just have to say this because I just did some tarot readings. Okay, I just put up a new video on my channel about manifestation, and you know, the star ancestor and the whole star seed things, they seem to come out for me a lot. Well, gee, I wonder why. But this card in particular came out there too, which I find really fascinating. And in this, literally, I was saying, didn't I say that you guys are here to like raise up the vibe and stuff like that? Because it literally says here, there's a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be bright light in the world. And there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way, and that's what the Three of Wands is all about. It's about that spark, that ideas, information, communication. It's not new information, but actual memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. So definitely be paying attention to dreams, messages, synchronicities for sure. I always say that when it comes to this card because that's what it is basically about.
And I just realized these are successive cards right here. Card 26 and card 27. That's been happening so much lately.
I know.
And really, especially with these two cards, the message here is to have a lot of gratitude. Practice gratitude for every little thing you've experienced, even the bad things, because this is all about celebrating your life and honoring what you have gone through in those regards, so that you can, I take time to celebrate who I am and what I'm becoming. Each achievement is worth recognizing. For when I do, the possibilities of life open up to me. So that's the message here. And then with meditation, it's all about meditation is no luxury. It is my soul's food and drink, and I will no longer allow my soul to go thirsty, to hunger for the true source that nourishes us all. So this is what you guys need to work on, because it's going to help you through your healing of your emotions.
Go ahead. Were you finishing?
Well, and then the final thing.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what
this is crazy, especially in regards that we have the Tower here, because this is talking all about, it's time has come for you to expand and become more fully into being who you can be. You're being offered the energy of opening up, of expansion, of flowering from the world of nature and the Fae, who will be sending energy to you for you to drink in. So I open up like a flower, for you have so much beauty to show the world.
Oh, this is so crazy, because I was literally, before she started reading that, I was connecting the she-wolf to this. Okay, because everybody thinks that fairies are these little, sparkly, wonderful. I don't think everybody thinks this, but I think the majority of people think they're like these beautiful, twinkly little, happy-go-lucky, oh, la-di-da-di-da. No, okay? They're pretty wild, pretty mischievous.
Mm-hmm.
They can be really good. They can be really damn evil. I mean, it's like...
It's just like everything else in nature.
Yes. And I personally, absolutely, I connect with that completely. I'm wearing a fairy star around my freaking neck right now. But what I thought was really cool about this is because I feel like this is kind of the spirit of the Fae in a lot of, in that realm. And what it's saying here is you are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back in your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. And I'm getting tingles, you guys, like really hard right now. Let the wolf energy within you help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in your way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. And I really feel like maybe that's part of what we were saying earlier, is that like you're giving too much maybe for some of you, and giving, and you're like trying to be like this perfect person and never ever have an emotion or something. No. Get wild, get freaky, let it hang out, let your freak flag fly. You got to do that sometimes. You got to cut loose and quit being so damn rigid, because everything's going to come tumbling down if you keep doing that. You got to just get out there and run wild with under the moon, like a freak. Just do it.
something else that came to mind, because when she was reading that, my eye went to this particular card. And what I feel like is you might have a situation coming up here. Of course, it's October, so the veil is pretty thin. You might have a very specific ancestor who's going to come through to tell you and encouraging you to follow your dreams, because maybe this particular ancestor, they didn't get to follow their truest potential. And so they're coming back to tell you to unleash yourself, and because they don't want you to regret not following the path that you're meant to go on. And so they're going to be giving you that guidance, because especially if you look at this particular image, it's like, I noticed like there's a hole in the shoe. It's like, even though he lived a full life, it's like there was still a sense of lack, that he didn't achieve something. And so it feels like they're coming back to teach you that.
Okay, hardcore, I'm getting a song come into my head. It's The Chain, you know? Oh my God, that you are here. You're breaking that chain, okay? Because a lot of families and family lines have karma attached to them. You're the key to breaking that change. You're going to change it, not only for you, but your ancestors who have passed on beyond the veil.
And your future generations.
Oh my God, you guys, I am like, oh my God, I have like gnarly chills right now. It's so intense. There is definitely the spirit with us right now in this room, because I am feeling it hard right now. Whoever picked this group, you guys, wow. I would love for you to comment below and stuff and tell me what you're getting off this, because wow, you guys are awesome. I just feel like you're just really incredible.
Look at this. I just noticed this. This is the full moon temple. You got the full moon here and a full moon here.
That's an important time for you guys to work like under the full moon. Definitely be working moon magic underneath the full moon for sure. Get outdoors under the full moon at night. I mean, more people need to do that.
Yeah.
I really think more people need to connect with the stars. Get out there, look at the sky. Nobody does that anymore because everyone's so busy, or they're sitting on their butt in front of TV.
Staring their phones.
Yeah, stop doing that. Reconnect with the celestial beings above you. You will be amazed at what you will see if you look at it long enough.
And with this card too, it's also referencing finding a sacred place to work in, to meditate in, to celebrate your life. So that, I feel like that's an important thing for you guys to do. Whether you're making it within your own home, outdoors somewhere, it's like you need to create a sacred space for yourself so that you can just be in your own power, in your own space, and do what it is you need to do.
If you actually have a piece of property, I mean, even if you have like a big enough deck and you live in an apartment, you can get like little fire pits to sit outdoors at night. Do it. Because it's awesome. I mean, we've been doing that quite a bit with the bonfire. I mean, it's so fun to do that. And it's really nice to just connect with nature in that way, especially during the night, because it's a completely different world.
So I think that is everything we're seeing here in your cards for this message. If this resonated for you, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. Also, please do check out my Pisces Twins YouTube channel because she just launched that. There will be links down in the description for that, as well as information on how to get a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces Twin if you guys are interested in that. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. All right, for all of you who picked pile 2 with the Labradorite, please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, that's because I'm joined by my Pisces Twin.
Boo.
So let's go ahead and jump into your cards and the messages we have here. So we have the Queen of Swords coming through. We also have Green Dragon, helps you to tune into the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. We also have Freya.
That's my girl.
With phases and cycles. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. We then have Joan of Arc with Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Very matches up with the Queen of Swords here.
She's been through some crap and she's not going to take any more.
We also have the Queen of Light with Illumination, Enlightenment, and Celebration, card 15. We also then have Trust Your Vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. We also have Divine Physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healing, healthy body. We also have the Sun, and joy, success, and happiness. Next up, we have card 17, Galactic Healer.
Oh my God.
Move forward with an open mind. Wow. We also have Align Your Universe, Navigate Distractions. And finally, we have card 31, Oracle, Sacred Living, Spirit Speaking, Intervention. Very interesting.
Well, it's kind of obvious. Some of you who've picked this pile work in the medical industry, or else you are some sort of healer, I feel. Maybe a therapist even, or you just work with in a field where you have to do with some sort of health or fitness or something like that. That's just like what I get off that for sure for some of you. I feel also some of you could actually be professionals where you work in a highly communicative job where you're constantly having to speak, use your voice, use your words. It could be, like a professional field, or it could be a lawyer, or anything in business, like where you just like you got to be on point all the time. So I've got that coming through there.
Something that I'm definitely noticing from this is like, of course, we have a lot of that sword, intellect, speaking energy, but we also have a lot of green appearing here and a lot referencing the heart chakra. So I feel like you guys may be very connected to your heart chakra, or this is a message for you guys to work more on that center. With the green dragon here in particular, this is all about connecting to nature. Going out, if you have a desire to just go on a random walk, to go explore a certain outdoor space, then definitely follow that impulse and really be aware and of everything you hear, through the trees, from the birds, from the insects, the animals, because there's guiding answers for you in that. Drawing this card also suggests that you would benefit by spending more time in the green world. Your green dragon will be with you, so acknowledge it and let it touch you with its wisdom and great knowledge. Expect revelations or healing. So much of this has to do with healing.
Yeah, and on that note, for Archangel Raphael, it says healing doesn't begin in the body, it begins in the mind and soul. It isn't your body that determines how you feel, but your mind that determines what state your body is in. Think healing, positive thoughts at this time and be grateful for what's good about your body and your health. As you recognize the health benefits you already have, more will be brought to you. You may well find that the healing angels are also here to help you heal others. But in order to do this, you must ensure that you yourself are in good health. Blah. So heal within, then share what you've learned with the world. So definitely, for some of you, you can be really stressed out, or you're so busy focused on some situation in your life where it's so intense and chaotic and stuff that you're kind of letting your own health slide. This is a message to not do that anymore. Because you have the sun and the moon on your back here. And it's really important that you stay healthy. That's definitely what I'm getting here, because you can't help anybody else if you're not helping yourself. And you obviously are here for a very important reason. And we need you.
Galactic healer.
Yeah.
Move forward with an open mind. And also with something like Freya here, with phases and cycles, it's talking about a phase of your life may be coming to an end, but it's important not to acknowledge it's not the end. When one door closes, another opens. You may have been desperate for change, but now that it's here, you could feel vulnerable. Know that the mighty goddess Freya will guide you. Illusions are now being revealed so that you can leave behind anything that is false. Step into your peaceful warrior-like energy and welcome the change you deserve. Tie up all loose ends and take heart. This is an exciting time. And it's funny because we're talking about the warrior within, and then we have Joan of Arc over here, which is talking about you are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you're on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul you are.
Also, for this trust your vibes here, it's literally talking about, trusting your intuition and using your psychic abilities in order to move forward. Your psychic and intuitive abilities are developing more and more every day. The angels are here to encourage you to go with whatever you feel your soul has been trying to tell you. Rich intuitive and psychic knowledge is downloading into your core, and the angels are encouraging you to follow this guidance. As you take a step, it may bring some fears or concerns, but you are encouraged to trust in the angels, who you are in this journey with you. Okay, wait, let me do that. But you are encouraged to trust in the angels who are on this journey with you. There you go. Jeez. When you take this first step, the next step will be presented to you. Trust your vibe. So yeah, it's just, exactly reiterating what I said, trusting yourself completely. If you feel something is amiss or you feel something is off in a certain situation, they want you to know, hey, you need to be listening to what you feel in your gut, because that's the right decision for you. Okay.
And it's funny because with this align your universe, navigate distractions, it's all about organizing your life. So, and I believe my twin mentioned, there might be a lot of distractions or issues all happening at once around you, and you're struggling to focus on the important things. So the message here is to really figure out what is a priority and what's a non-priority in your life. You are your universe, and so you need to balance everything around you so that you can align with what it is you're meant to do. And then through that, you'll see positive changes and experiences relating to yourself and others. Energy balancing is a required state of maintaining adequate health. Adjusting the core of your being to a higher vibration allows a ripple effect to shift and integrate new energy through your whole being.
Yeah, see, this is such a trip because it's like these cards, it's like they're from all different decks, but yet they are like nodding back to each other and reiterating the message. And if you look here, you have this oracle card right here, right? It says Sacred Living Spirit Speaking Intervention, right? But this Queen of the Light, Illumination, Enlightenment, Celebration. Hang on, I really need to get in. You want to do that? I have got to get a sip of water. I'm like choking over here.
So with the Queen of Light, the Queen of Light is a beautiful ally and comes into your life to herald success in all ventures. And we have the Sun here with enjoy success and happiness. Yeah. She illuminates the most important steps on your path and reminds you of your own brilliance. You're intelligent and inspired, and all your needs will be met. Remember that you're the instrument of the divine shining through you in this world. You're on the correct path for your highest good. The Queen also brings you insight into how you manifest your reality in the most miraculous ways. Yes. She promises that you will be shown the next right action and celebrates you as you stand brilliant, joyful, and enlightened in the present time. You've worked hard to come this far. You can be proud to stand tall in your conviction that in your heart of hearts, you know the truth of your situation, speaking your truth over here.
And trusting your vibes.
Rewards for your perseverance and willingness to learn are on their way. Gratitude and acceptance are key today.
So, yeah, I mean, if you listen, pause, be quiet, go out in nature and stuff, you're going to get messages that are going to help you to make the next step, basically. For the Sun card, it's all about knowing that the doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. So you are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm. And it also encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life, you are ready to take the new step in a relationship. Oh my God, there it is again. It's like, my gosh. It's just, it says, if you're asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. So if you're like feeling, if you're getting strong intuitive hits about something, this is saying, yes, you're right. Listen, pay attention.
And so with this galactic healer here, it's a pretty crazy message that this is talking about, because it's really talking about, don't look back, move forward with an open mind, because right now you could be receiving a lot of downloads, seeing a lot of synchronicities, activation of DNA coding, energetic downloads, sacred symbols, and self-healing techniques. And all of this is related to past lives. This is specifically, referencing a guiding hand of a star or galactic healer can facilitate profound healing. Experiencing frequent ringing in the ears, unusual hot flashes, or perhaps knowing answers to questions you have little experience or knowledge of will take focus as you adjust to this higher resonance. Born healers and psychics may experience deep soul activations as galactic healers are present in your life right now. You may feel particularly connected to Palladian, Orion, or Arcturian energy, and it is strongly recommended you discover more about this connection now. Honor your own connection, for at last, this may identify why you have felt so isolated and misunderstood in life. And that's the message here. You may already feel strongly connected to times of ancient Egypt, Atlantis, and ancient Lemuria. Now is the time to reawaken your inner knowing and the ancient knowledge that already resides within you. Know that a deep awakening is occurring now, and you must acknowledge how far you have already come in this journey. Yeah, while remembering past life experiences can be advantageous to understanding your psyche, it's important to remember you can only integrate healing towards this level in the present moment through conscious thought. Try not to get lost in these connections. You must remember that your time now is in the present, and you must incorporate and embrace these aspects if you wish to further your understanding of self and share healing and knowledge with others. Oh, the sacred crystal here is moldavite.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay, I think that some of you might want to go check out pile 1. Oh my God. Oh,
I'm just going to show this on screen because that is absolutely wild. The angel assistants, Archangel Raphael. Are you kidding me right now? You guys are so connected to that. That's completely wild because group 1 was Archangel Michael, and now
it was all starseed stuff.
Oh my God.
And that's referring to this. So you might want to go view pile 1 as well. And literally, you guys, you have the ability to receive messages, okay? I feel like you guys are talented in that department. Definitely be working on that heart chakra and just balancing your chakras in general. Oh my God. Read it.
So, you perhaps once were this oracle, dwelling in the mountains, stirring the sacred smoke, seeing the visions, and sharing the messages. Perhaps this is another lifetime you are remembering.
Oh my God.
But even so, within this lifetime, the power to read, to discern, to understand, and to share the language of the divine is with you now. You have within you the skills of the oracle. It's time now to reawaken them and do the work. I can hear, see, smell, feel the presence of the spirits, and translate their sounds. Oh my God. For myself and for others, my ear just totally went out and was ringing
girl,
when I read that.
I've been feeling like I'm going to choke. I've been feeling like I have tingles and those fingers running through my hair. I'm telling you, my thing is like when I'm getting messages or when I know spirits around me, it feels like it definitely feels masculine, okay? And it feels like they're running their fingers like up the back of my neck and like massaging the top of my head, like through my hair. And if you are a woman and you've ever had somebody do that to you, it's pretty wild feeling, okay? So,
this is crazy.
Yeah, I know. We're getting some, I told you we were getting some weird hits today. I mean, because I could feel it. I mean, I'm getting like scalp massages here, okay? So, you just got repeating messages constantly.
You guys are you could be natural healers. You're extremely psychic. That is for sure. Maybe even like Reiki.
I mean, look at the way she is. Yeah. How many, I'm curious just to see like how many people out there are in the medical field, or you do something like Reiki or something, or you're could be a yoga teacher too. I'm curious as to how many of you actually connect with Archangel Raphael or Freya. Or maybe even Joan of Arc here. I'm really curious. So leave a comment below because we would love to hear about it.
That is just so wild how all these cards just synchronicity completely. Yeah. But I think that is everything we're seeing here in your cards. If this reading resonated for you, please do leave a like. comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. Also, please do check out my Pisces Twins YouTube channel since she just launched that. And if you guys are interested in possibly getting a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces Twin, all that info is down in the description. So thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. For those of you who picked a pile 3 with the Sodalite stone, please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, that's because I'm joined by my Pisces Twin.
Hello.
And so let's go ahead and see what we have for your cards. Oh, wow. We have the World.
Oh my gosh.
We also have the King of Cups here.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Nice.
We then have the Ace of Wands. Wow. New beginnings.
Total spiritual.
And then we have the Silver Dragon. Illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities.
Look at all the coloring right here.
It's so silvery.
It's all silvery and like, ooh, I'm getting
Interesting.
chills again. Mm.
We also have Serapis Bay with
Serapis Bay.
with Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. And that's totally
higher light.
And look at this. And look how this World card is. It's like this skeleton is rising up into the light. It's totally the message.
Water signs are present.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And I feel some fire too.
We then have Gaia's Garden with Fruition, Abundance, Reaping What You Sow, card 18. We also have Healthy Choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. We also have the Fire Guardian with Ignite Your Passions. And then we have the Ace of Wands.
Way, dude.
That is crazy.
I said I felt fire, baby.
Oh, wow. We also have Great Teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences.
Oh, my gosh.
We then have 25. What? Living Light Energy. See the beauty in life.
Look at the color scheme coming up
It's
here.
totally the same. Oh, my God.
No way.
That is crazy.
Twice, you guys. Twice. Look at that.
Oh, and look at the face above it, too. Card 7, the Tree of Illumination. Truth, Revelations, and Understanding. We do not see the cards before we flip them over. So this is, I mean, you have the Tree of Life here more than once. And all of this silver and blue coloring. It's just crazy.
I think it's hot. And you got the Fire Guardian.
Wow.
Ignite your passion, baby.
And the Ace of Wands. It's like...
And Ascension.
Holy
Jesus over here, okay? Oh my gosh.
You guys need to follow your passions and just go after it. Because the world is before you. You have the World card here. It's completion. It's the beginning of new cycles. It's like you are about to undertake a new beginning. And again, look at this. Even with the Silver Dragon here, it's like we have this key on fire. It's very, it reminds me here of, you know, the Ace of Wands in a way. So it's like you hold the power to achieving your fruition, your abundance. It's time for ascension and becoming your truest self. So with that Silver Dragon, it's talking about your 5th dimensional soul blueprint contains the keys and codes of your gifts, talents, wisdom, and powers. Much of this is locked away and unused. Receiving this card suggests that it's time for some of this potential to be ignited and brought forward into your life. You're ready to reveal yourself with the same right here, and be who you truly can be. Sit quietly and see or sense the shimmering silver dragon who has come to you. Allow it to reflect back to you the hidden aspects of your soul and your higher possibilities. This may or may not be a conscious process, but it will inspire you to express your essence and transform your life. Be ready to develop any gifts or qualities that the dragon draws to your attention. You may surprise yourself. Wow.
You know what just popped into my head? And I don't, you know, I was looking at the Fire Guardian and checking him out here. What's interesting is, you know, Jesus was not born on December 25th, people. He was not. They think he was a Leo. And here you have Fire Guardian. So, yeah. Okay, that's really interesting. Fire Guardian. You're being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, This card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. And honestly, I think that that is what people are looking for more these days, is they just don't want to go randomly going around and sleeping with people. It's like those people, I feel sorry for them, because it's like they're just looking for something they're never going to find if they have that state of mind. People think of, a sexual connection nowadays, they want to have something spiritual that they share with somebody, and they should, because that's what it is about. You have to be careful, because that is very powerful energy.
Exchanging energy.
And you are creating, another spiritual being that exists on a different plane when you connect with somebody like that. Okay. And that's exactly what that is. You can read about it all you want. I mean, it's amazing. Okay. So that kind of thing shouldn't be taken lightly. I'm not saying go be a nun or, something
no, that's
like
not
that.
definitely not what this is about.
No, definitely go have a good time, but be very careful with who you choose to have that good time with, because not everybody is going to have your best interests at heart when it comes to that. And I feel this group definitely wants a spiritual connection with another person. And that, I'm telling you, when you do that, it is just amazing. Okay. You go to another place. So with great teacher here, it says this card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you have received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. So clearly, I feel this group is incredibly spiritual people. I do. I feel, and I'm getting there it goes again. There it goes again. I'm getting the massages on my head. I'm just going to say it. Either you guys are into like yoga, or some of you are yoga teachers. I just feel that. Look at her. Mm-hmm. She's dope. Okay. With that card in particular, you can go ahead. So I'm going to look this one up and see what it says.
So something that I really noticed that as she was reading that really jumped out to me was that he has the infinity symbol on his forehead, which makes me think of the magician. Also, even it's like Gaia's horns here kind of remind me of this sort of cyclical infinity symbol as well. And with ascension, this card is talking about the stars cannot shine without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma, or depression, but this is a new beginning. Become aware of growth. There is always room for improvement. There is also a sense of presension now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong, powerful, or focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support it.
I also feel that for some of you, because this King of Cups represents somebody who has mastered their emotions big time, and they're incredibly wise, intelligent people. I feel like some of you actually have somebody coming into your life, okay, that is going to be like a great teacher to you. And it might be a romantic connection, and they could be either a water sign or a fire sign, I feel, for some of you. And what's interesting is this healthy choice, because what was I saying? I was saying about the sexual connection. It's like, be careful with that. Make, good choices when you're, bonding with somebody in that way. And literally this card about healthy choices, it says, your angels are encouraging you to make healthy choices for your body, mind, and soul. Looking after your soul energy is one step. But having a balanced diet and healthy relationships, there it is, will also contribute to your spiritual growth. You are a pillar of strength. Ensure that you look after your inner light. See what I was saying? Be real careful. Maybe some of you, and this is just for some of you, might have been a little bit promiscuous and stuff in the past. This is a message to say, slow the hell down and watch where watch who you're giving it up to and where you're going with that. Because if you're not careful, it could end in a bad way.
And a lot of it has to do with the fact that, one, you're ascending right now, you're awakening. So but it's also, I feel like you're really tapped into the energy of the universe and the divine. And so you are like, it's almost like I'm getting the image of like a faucet. You are like the spigot. And so when you're welcoming other people into your energy, it's like they're through you tapping into the universe as well, which can be, again, you have to be careful because of course there's psychic vampires and all kinds of people like along those lines who could be just using you to take that energy and corrupt it in a way. So it's like you guys need to really focus on that. It's crazy that we have both of these images popping up right here, and they're both of these cards are essentially saying a similar thing. And so specifically it's like, currently, you may have discovered or reignited a passion for crystals and gemstones, water gardens, walking or hiking in nature, and gardening. These beautiful energies are encouraging you to connect with living light energy, to open your heart to natural beauty and breathe the breath of life. Right now, see the beauty in life. The simplicity of nature and its divine elegance will encourage you to reset your mind in the present moment. All energy is recycled. Know that now you are changing your attitude in life, soon to emerge from the deep slumber of transformation. Surround yourself with living energy such as plants, crystals, or minerals to support your light body through this powerful transition. And with this card over here, it's talking about it's within the branches of the trees that knowledge and wisdom will be found. Don't ask yourself anymore. Ask the trees and the answers will be yours. This is literally talking about going outside underneath the trees and asking for guidance.
This is nuts. Okay, for this particular tarot deck, it literally
divination meaning.
Yeah, whatever. You may see the light that serves as a harbinger for change. Literally, it's talking about seeing the light, and she was just reading that right here.
And even look at that.
Real.
She's holding the light there in her hands.
And look at right above her head right here, and look at him.
Yep. It's totally, there's something about to begin for you guys.
I mean, for all the piles so far that we've read, this is just crazy.
It's a big energy. Again, it's the connection to everybody in this galactic tree.
It's 2020. I feel like, and I've been saying this, and I'm getting, here it is again. Here comes the stingles. Woo. I feel like there's something really big coming for humanity as a whole in 2020. And I don't think it's going to be bad. I think the majority of people on Earth are going to be like, yes. There's going to be some that are always going to try to poop on everybody's parade, but they mean nothing with their comments and their thoughts because they're so not the majority. So I really do feel like something is occurring that's coming up in this coming year that's going to be just awesome. I just don't know why. I just feel that.
This year is just all about preparation for
it.
Really.
I feel like that.
Again, you guys are so, you're about to awaken to something. Like, I don't know if it's like a Kundalini awakening or whatever it may be for you guys, but it's like, I just keep going back to this image. It's like the spreading out of just like everything with the tree branches and stuff. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
And the King of Cups is all about, and it literally says here, it's like, exercise compassion. Make sure that you're always being compassionate in everything that you do, towards yourself especially, and others. And compassionate doesn't mean you are a doormat, by the way, okay? To be a compassionate, loving, giving person is a massive sign of strength, okay? The Dalai Lama will tell you that one. So the people who out there who think that that's a sign of weakness, they're in for a rude awakening, okay? Because that's not the case.
And also something that this card was bringing up, it was mentioning Odin, because of course Odin was tied underneath.
Do you know who was in the last deck?
Oh, Freya.
Freya.
all these decks are totally connecting. But, because he was underneath the branches of Yggdrasil, absorbing that divine knowledge. Also, Buddha did the same thing. So it's like literally, I think if you guys physically find like a tree you connect with and you sit underneath it or you sit in its branches or something, that's going to trigger part of your awakening. You're going to get some sort of downloads, truth and revelations, understanding about something.
Doing yoga out in the trees and meditating in the trees for sure. Yeah.
You guys definitely,
that's tree pose.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
How did we not realize that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I didn't even realize that. Holy shit.
And look at all the trees here. Look at the trees right here. I mean, oh my God. I just got gnarly chills again. Yes.
That is crazy.
Wow. Oh my gosh. And literally in the world card here, it says, you have integrated many facets of your being and can now see the light from within the shadows. You can look forward to new opportunities and freedoms and accompanying greater self-awareness.
I just realized Yggdrasil is the world tree.
Oh my God, there's so many synchronicities. This is crazy.
And again, all these, this card was talking about, oh, maybe a reignited passions for like gardens or being out in nature. You have Gaia's garden right here. Like, all of this is just...
I cannot believe
I can't.
this. I knew we were going to get some good ones here, and every single pile has just been...
off the hook.
Yeah, pretty much. This is
Wow.
so cool. And I've just been getting those scalp massages the whole entire time, man.
Wow. This is wild.
My spirit guides are highly enjoying this. Okay, they are. They're letting me know, and they're speaking through me hard right now.
Wow. So I think that is everything we're seeing here in your cards. If this reading resonated for you, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. Also, please do check out my Pisces Twins YouTube channel. It will be linked down below since she just started that. And if you guys are interested in getting a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces Twin, all that information is always in the description. So thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all right, for all of you who picked pile 4 with this stone that we're referring to as the cosmic egg, please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, it's because I'm joined by my Pisces twin. So let's go ahead.
And Mickey the dog.
And Mickey the dog, who is now here with us.
AKA Loki the dog. Okay.
So let's go ahead and jump into your cards. So we have the King of Wands here.
Fiery, fiery, fiery.
We also have the Dark Blue Galactic Dragon. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. A lot of everybody's been getting this kind of
I'm
messages.
feeling like there's a ton of starseeds out there today watching.
We also have Kuan Yin with care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. We also have, let's go ahead and move these over just a little bit more. We have the High Lady of Love and Compassion, Reverence, Kindness, and Consideration, card 1 in reverse. We also have the Web Weaver, Synchronicity, Divine Intelligence, Cause and Effect, card 4 in reverse as well. We then have the Miracle of Nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. We also have Traveler, move in a new direction. Along with Sage, be devoted and committed. We also have the Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. And we have card 36, Third Eye Vision, reclaim your mind. And finally, we have card 4, the Isle of Wonders, Revelation, Teaching, Discovery, and card 40 with The Secret, the Unknown, Mysteries, and Wonders.
Oh, wow. I'm thinking. I'm waiting for messages to come in.
This almost feels, again, it's all of these piles feel very similar, and this pile feels similar to the previous pile that we just did, pile 3, for some reason. Because we have, again, the mention of nature coming up a lot here. I know that with the sage, it's like he's sitting there underneath a tree, being devoted and committed to his practice.
I feel like people are definitely going through some, like another, like either they're just starting a spiritual awakening, or else people are going to be raising it, like going up another level in that. I feel like that's what with like pretty much with all these piles I've been feeling like the whole entire time. Like this is some deep, heavy spiritual stuff that's going on here pretty much with everybody right now, which is really fascinating.
And it's interesting because, of course, the topic of this video is messages from beyond the veil. So it seems like everybody's ancestors, guardians, whatever it may be, are coming through to bring this message to get ready for this new wave.
But I do feel like there's some warnings for this pile, okay? For some of the people out there, definitely, because that's why we have those 2 cards in reverse. We have the High Lady of Love and Compassion in reverse, and basically what that is saying here is When the High Lady of Love and Compassion appears as your challenger, she gently reminds you to snap out of your self-centeredness. The ego has set a sneaky trap for you. You may have forgotten that to create an abundant life, you must be conscious of how your choices impact those around you. You are trying to manipulate others to get what you want without consider. Or it says, are you trying to manipulate others to get what you want without consideration for them? Is it possible that your good intentions are about helping too much, enabling another person to remain the same and preventing his or her growth? Sometimes it's better to let others hit bottom with their own suffering rather than trying to make it easier for them. Sometimes you need to be cruel to be kind. Be conscious that you aren't alone in this world. Begin to behave as if the God in all life and every person matters. Remember that the living world is a sacred community and you're a magical and important part of it. But you're not the only one who counts, okay? The High Lady of Love and Compassion is waiting to guide you and be your friend and ally. Think first of others and she will orchestrate your ultimate success, okay? That's what that's about. So maybe some of you have been a little bit too self-centered, or else you are enabling another person, and that is not good.
And we have the message of care and compassion here as well. You know, do what is right for everyone involved.
Yeah, so that's crazy because those two are just right next to each other. And basically, you know, maybe you're not being compassionate enough. Maybe you need to tap into that side of yourself and, you know, not be selfish. Oh my gosh, yes, and connect with your emotions.
That might be part of it. You're denying aspects of your emotions which are negatively affecting how you're interacting with other people. There might be some underlying,
oh my God,
you know, issue or emotion that you're not addressing that you need to really face.
So yeah, and then with the web weaver, if she can pull that out there, warns you to address your behavior in all areas. Where are you being dishonest with others and with yourself? Are you fearful that you'll be left out in the cold and abandoned if you don't relinquish control? Your strand in the web is beautiful and unique, and you don't need to camouflage who you really are in order to manipulate results. So it was talking about maybe, you know, you're trying to manipulate people. Okay, don't do that. That's literally what that other card is saying now too. You're challenged to stand tall in all your perfect imperfections. See yourself truly and allow the patterns of your life to be woven into the beauty meant for you and you alone. Keep in mind that if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Okay? It's like
reaping what you sow.
Yeah, exactly. The web remembers everything. Do something different this time and watch a miracle. This applies to all your questions in this moment, for everything is connected. And that is so true. We all are, you know, all of us. We are a collective consciousness. And everything you send out sends a ripple through that consciousness. So if people just focused a little bit more on being, you know, more compassionate, not only to themselves, but to others, and to really think, and, you know, before you open your mouth, before you speak, before you take action, what is the consequence of this? Who is it going to benefit? Is it just going to benefit just me alone and then hurt other people? Or is it going to be good for everyone involved?
And speaking on that, let's actually talk about the card that we have here. We're talking about care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. First of all, the keepers of the light want to acknowledge all the service and commitment you have offered to others. You are all love. If you are finding it difficult with anyone at the moment, the best way you can move forward is to go beyond wanting to understand why or how they are the way they are. Just move beyond their behavior, mistakes, and challenges. This card brings a message of friendship and care, helping you see that those around you do have the best intentions, even if it doesn't seem always that way. Move into compassion and develop a greater understanding. This will elevate your spirit and connection to love. I also feel like, kind of with that one message in here about, you know, move beyond behavior, mistakes, and challenges. That also applies to you guys.
Oh, if you see a dog face, okay, that's just him wanting to
get comfortable.
Hi. Yeah, I know. For this water guardian here, okay, it literally is talking about your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. So I definitely feel like maybe relinquishing control is going to bring up some, like it, for some of you, a lot of emotions. Okay. Because sometimes when we're like trying to control a situation so much, it's because we are actually afraid of failing or being, like it said before, left behind or forgotten or whatever. But I have found that when you sacrifice it up and you just let go and completely just surrender to the universe, amazing shifts in consciousness and changes will occur, and it'll help you actually open up that third eye, which that is what that card is about right there. You become like the sage, you know?
And on that note of the third eye vision that we have over here about reclaim your mind, it's talking about currently you may be feeling forgetful, moody, and extremely sensitive to smells, lights, and taste. Visual stimulation is overpowering. Now is the time to reclaim your mind. Satisfy your needs first instead of people pleasing. For some of you, this is about people pleasing. You know, right now, feelings of vulnerability will rise to the surface. Fear of self-exposure and judgment will influence your current relationships. Try to avoid crowds and busy places as collective mental energy will influence your state of mind. Continually trying to protect yourself from harsh criticism and personal judgments will keep you in a defensive mindset and influence your decision making. Intuitively, don't rush into a third eye experience. Take it slow and seek a suitable teacher to avoid spiritual risks. If you wish to intensify or gain third eye visions more regularly, activate and decalcify your pineal gland through visualized meditation. So yeah, you know, you have the potential to have a very strong third eye, but you need to kind of work on clearing out that space.
Yeah, and it's interesting because in the Sage card here, I was just glancing through the book to see what it had to say about this. And it says the energy of oneness is offering itself to you now. And it's important you take some time to integrate it so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. So this is, about being willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. But it was talking about that oneness, like, understanding that we're all one. And obviously, traveler, it's about moving in a new direction. I also feel like definitely you have the King of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are very passionate people, completely. And whenever I see the Traveler card, I always think of like going, to new places in order to grow. Because I mean, when you travel, especially if you go to other countries and stuff, it actually changes you a little bit in that, it opens your eyes to how other people think, how other cultures are, whatnot. I think for some of you, definitely like traveling could be a really good thing to help open you up as well.
And interesting on that note, when we have the Isle of Wonders here, it's actually referencing travel. When this card comes to you, know that you're being guided to become light, so your soul can travel to this place and explore the marvels of this place. It is a place of peace and of great teaching and discovery of soul intellect and spirited intelligence. I have the freedom to learn and to discover. My soul thrives on adventure. It's time for you guys to take a trip or something.
Yeah.
Move in a new direction.
It says for the Traveler card, it says the road you are on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering the distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You're also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way, you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime.
Oh, that's what I just realized. This is card 4, this is card 4, and this is card 40. So 444 might be significant for some of you. And in fact, both of these cards feel very related to each other because with this is talking about the unknown, the mysteries, the wonders. It's specifically saying, you know, I am at peace with the mystery that is my existence. I will explore and discover, yet know that there are greater secrets and other lifetimes to which to explore them. So this is, you know, understanding that you can only learn so much, and then there's only so much you can learn in this one lifetime. But just because there's, you know, I feel like because there's a limit, that shouldn't stop you from still keeping up with it, to keep that travel going, to keep moving in different and new directions, to keep evolving, because you're not going to lose the knowledge that you learn in this life. It's going to carry on into the next one. So it's not wasted time for you guys. I feel like some of you are worried about that. You know, not having like a very obvious plan about which direction you're going in. It's like you need to take on more of this idea of the unknown. Be comfortable in that unknown space and just allow, you know, the flow of life to take you in whatever direction it's guiding you to take, because no matter what, there's going to be important lessons for you to use on that path.
Yeah, and I feel that some of you, like, to reiterate like earlier message, like the when it was talking about that some of you might actually be enabling somebody's like bad behaviors that's like not helping you, and it's not helping them to grow and evolve. Getting away and going to travel is actually going to be beneficial, as well as getting out in nature. This card is all about connecting with nature, being outdoors, grounding yourself. And look at what he's doing here. Literally, he is sitting there in nature, just chilling. You have all this nature, and there's a lot of water. So maybe, like, you know, head someplace where there's water. But I definitely see trees and, you know, a lot as well. But connecting out there in that nature, it helps to ground you, and it helps to focus your mind a little bit better. Meditate under a tree, definitely, you know, work on the third eye stuff under a tree. I always say to get to know a tree, because it's quite an experience, especially if you have one that you go to on a regular basis. There was one that where we used to live, there was a willow.
I love that willow tree.
It was huge, you guys, huge. And it was at the top of this hill, and you had to hike up the hill. And from the top of the hill, you had a view of the whole city and like all the way into San Francisco. And people would go up there and they would hang little fairy bells.
Oh, there's totally magic worked up there.
Oh my God, big time. And it was just such a magical tree, because you would like part the branches and you'd walk underneath it. And it's just this massive willow, and it's like this dome of tree. It was just badass. So go find yourself a tree like that and make it your magical space. It helps you to connect to nature, but definitely get outside, go do that, and also travel. Definitely, I'm seeing that for sure.
And so with the dark blue galactic dragon here, it's talking about your soul journey has taken you to the stars and beyond. The dark blue galactic dragons now invite you to communicate with the masters of the universe, the Intergalactic Council, where you can contribute your energy for the smooth ascension of the planet. It's time to listen and serve. Ask the wondrous dragon who has come to you to tune you into the Intergalactic Council, where you will be offered the honor of petitioning the council. Decide whether your petition is for the welfare of animals or humanity, or to assist the ascension of the planet. Then ask the dragon to take you to the council to present your petition. Dark blue galactic dragons will also instruct you during meditation or sleep. This will enable you to serve in a galactic capacity and will hugely expand your energy fields. Again, it's going back to this message of do what is right for everyone involved. Yeah. You have this ability. That might be part of why you need to travel. You need to see and experience more of what other people are experiencing, so you can learn how to help everyone.
And it also helps you to become a more compassionate person. What I also picked up too here is like, you've got these blue wings, and you have blue wings on this dragon, you know, wings and then you have wings on the fairy too. Oh, right here too.
Yeah, there's some in this one as well.
You know, wings or feathers, are going to, and you've got birds here. It's going to be something synchronicitous with that. Like if you see that, pay attention to messages you're getting when you see those things, or dragons, as well. What else? What's in this card right here? Is she standing in water? I can't see very well.
It's snow and ice.
Oh,
but there's
wow.
a
But
winged
little dragon.
little winged dragon right there.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, like dragons, fairies maybe, wings, feathers, angels, things like that. When you see stuff like that, pay attention. You might hear somebody say the word when you're walking about or something even. I feel like this group is also very diverse.
There feels like there's a lot of people who are going to be listening to this particular message. So it's kind of like spread across a lot of different space.
But that's how it's been with like all the piles this time. It's really like universal.
Yes.
Which is really cool. I love that. I love diversity. I think it's so awesome. It's so not boring. That's why I love it so much.
And so for you guys, it's definitely really important for you to be working on your third eye chakra. You need to do a lot of work there because that is a major, energy center for you.
Yeah, she's got that pearl of wisdom on her brow, right?
And
there.
also
Yeah,
in the sage.
he has it too. Yes,
and her.
Oh my God!
Look at that!
Look.
And even look at the dragon. Right
oh
there.
Oh my God! Yeah. So there you go. And it's like this is all purple and blue. So that's definitely more towards those upper chakras as well.
Yeah,
for sure. And then you have like a lot of the heart stuff too. So I feel like throat chakra as well.
I was just about to say that because look, she's got a little symbol right there over her throat.
So yeah, maybe you do need to speak more of your truth as well and work on unblocking your throat chakra. Maybe you're not being, and I think one of these cards, I think it was this one, was talking about being honest.
Yep.
Okay, maybe you're not being honest with somebody or yourself about something, and you need to really think long and hard about that because that thing could be holding you back. And you have a lot of love and just amazing abilities to give to help people. So really take the time to figure out what that is. Because like I said before, we need people like that. So,
offer a helping hand.
Yes.
And so I think that is everything we're seeing here in your cards. So if this reading resonated, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you do not miss any future videos. Also, please do check out my Pisces Twins YouTube channel because she just launched that. There will be a link down in the description, as well as information about how to get a personal reading with me or with me and my Pisces Twins. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.